if you have been trying to figure out passive income and exactly what you need to do with this whole digital products, digital marketing thing, sit tight, okay? Get comfortable because that is exactly what we're going to talk about on this video. This is where you want to be if you're trying to make money online, okay? I am no different than you. Like, no different than you, okay? I did not start out this comfortable. I did not start out knowing how to make money online. I did not start out knowing how to create a digital product. I have worked several jobs to which I have locked myself in the bathroom and cried, right? I have been in the most depressing times of my life. I was in a space in my life just 4 years ago where I was addicted to substances and just coping, trying to make my life feel better than what it did, distracting myself with all kinds of things. Like, I'm no different than you, right? I literally just had to decide that I didn't want to do those things anymore. I didn't want to identify as that person anymore. I did not want to show up in the world as that person anymore, right? And so when I decided that, I'm not even going to tell you that once you make that decision that it's going to be easy peasy. You're just going to decide from that point that you're going to change your identity and you are going to launch full into the destiny and the vision that God has for you, and it's going to be all glitz and glamour, because that's not the case. In the beginning of change, it feels like you have been hit by a bus. I promise you, if you stick through it, that you are going to be so proud of yourself that you actually got to a place where you never thought you would even be. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Treviana, and I create videos on this channel, literally giving you all of the tea, spilling every single thing that I have done to accomplish my first sale online and what I'm doing to make consistent sales online. When we get entirely too comfortable, we don't put in all of the work that we could potentially put in when it comes to our business, right? When it comes to digital products and digital marketing, when we are entirely too comfortable, that's what keeps us from actually really putting in that hard grind, that hard work. That, I don't like to say hard work because I don't like hard work, right? But that's what keeps us from actually putting in the effort that we need to put in order to get the results that we want. God will put you in uncomfortable situations for multiple reasons, to reveal your blind spots to you, to show you the things that you need to work on, to develop your character, to develop who you are, who you have to be the person that you want to be, and to have the things that you want to have. The difficult parts that you go through in life is not because God just wants you to have a difficult phase in your life. It's because God is trying to do something in your life, right? So in this season right now, if you are uncomfortable, if you are having that feeling of, I know that there is so much more that I can do with this life. If you are in this feeling of, you don't want to be in the rat race, in the hamster wheel of just doing the same thing every day like a robot, right? And you want to explore something different, whether it's because you want to prove something to you, to yourself, because sometimes that's where it has to start. I need to prove this to me. I need to prove to myself that I can be the person that God has created me to be, that I can do the things that I have been put on this earth to do, that I can accomplish things, that I can be a woman or a man of my word, that I can be a woman or a man that starts a project and finishes a project. That's how it started for me, right? I had to prove it not to anybody else, but I had to prove it to myself. In the beginning, it really wasn't even about helping anybody else. It was not about, shifting anybody else's life and shifting anybody else's mindset. Although I think that I made myself believe that, right? And although part of my heart wanted to be able to be in that place where I could help somebody and help them get through whatever it is that they're going through, I was at a place where I had to help myself first. If you are in a plane and the plane is going down, they tell you to put your mask on first. You have to be able to put your mask on first so that you can pull everybody else up behind you, so that you can be able to save anybody else. But if you are not able to breathe, if you are fighting for your life, there is absolutely no way that you are going to be able to save anybody else, right? So maybe right now it's about doing it just for you. Maybe right now it's about proving it to yourself, proving it to God that He didn't make a mistake by choosing you. He didn't make a mistake by putting that vision into your spirit. First of all, God does not make mistakes. That's the first thing. God does not make mistakes. And so if you have a burning desire to do something, if God has been calling you to do something, if your spirit has been calling you to do something, it's because God trusts you with that task. God trusts you with that responsibility. God trusts you with the people that you were going to help. And what an honor it is to be trusted by God. God chose you for the job, right? God chose you for your specific job. You have to step up to the plate and do what God has placed you on this earth to do. You have to show God that He chose the right person for the job. You are not in this alone. The feelings that you are having of being afraid to start, the feelings that you are having of being afraid of rejection, the feelings that you are having of just not knowing where to begin and not knowing what to do, you are not alone in those feelings, okay? Because when I first started, I was lost also, right? Lost in the sense that I didn't know what the hell to do, right? I was searching, I was researching, I was looking stuff up, I was watching YouTube videos, reading books, everything that I could do to get to this point. And I had to push through the feelings of, oh, I'm frustrated. Oh, I don't want to do this no more. Oh, this may not even be for me. Oh my God, am I doing the right things? I didn't make a sale today. I didn't do, like, I had to push through that. That was all character development. All right. And so I want you to know those feelings that you feel of being afraid to start, those feelings that you feel of being nervous about it all. You're not alone in those feelings. But I also want you to know that you are not alone in the feeling of wanting more for your life, wanting more for your children, wanting to be the example in your family, wanting to be the example for your children. You are not alone in the fact that you want to travel more, that you want to be able to have an extra $1,000 to spend, that you want to have $5,000 in your savings account, that you don't want to have to worry if the car goes down, if the car breaks down, that you don't know how you're going to get it fixed, right? You don't want to have to worry that if your job does a layoff, whatever happens in this world, that you are not secure, that you are not getting to your own. Everything that I have gone through up until this point, everything that I experienced, all of the feelings, all of it all led me to this place, right? I had to feel everything that I needed to feel in order to be able to sit across from the screen and say, I understand how you are feeling right now. I promise you, not because nobody came and told me, but because I felt it, right? And so that is where you are on your journey. You are in the character development phase. If you are wanting to start taking digital products seriously, if you want to start making this passive income, if you want to actually get out of your own way and do the things that God has called you to do for real this time, you don't want to wait till the ball drops. You want to actually step up to the plate and say, God, you chose the right one. This is not probably not going to be easy. This is probably going to be uncomfortable for me, but I'm going to do it regardless of how uncomfortable I am. If that is you, I invite you to click the link down in the description box below. I created a 100 ways to guarantee your first sale ebook. And the link that's in the description box is the 2.0 edition, because I upgraded that thing to where you have a 3-step, 3-day system of identifying exactly what it is that you need to give to the world, exactly what it is that the world needs from you, and how to put those things in place, how to put that message in place, how to launch, how to actually get the product to sell, how to be able to get to your first sale. I put it all in the 100 ways to guarantee your first sale ebook. If you have previously purchased the first version, you don't have to repurchase it. It is already updated for you. You just have to click on that same link that you clicked on when you first purchased it. And yeah, get into it. It has worksheets, it has every single thing that you need to be able to start and get into getting your first sale. Not only does it have worksheets, but you also get buyer psychology 101, and you get my beginner's digital product blueprint. And you also get general access to my private inner circle, to my private community. So if you're ready, if you are ready, only if you are ready, and I know this is not going to be for everyone, but if you are ready, I invite you to click the link down in the description box below. That's it for this video, you guys. I know that you found value, so go ahead and click the like button, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the link down in the description box below. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.